Yeah, I mean, in terms of the grift, there's one element that from the House of Commons report that does quite clearly appear to be a grift, at least. So, like, it's not just that, like, the department doesn't really have the data, doesn't want to produce the data. They've also changed the data that they use from, like, a very established data set called the Deprivation Index. It's been around in the UK for decades. It's sort of fairly standardized to say which regions are doing worse than others.
We were asking which flavours are the most deprived, and we didn't like the answers, so we changed the question.
Close enough. So what they did is, instead of using that very well-known index that everybody understands, they turned to an unnamed private company, paid them for a whole new data set, but no one, including the House of Commons, knows what that data set is, and the Department of Levelling Up also refuses to tell them.
Oh, Matt, is it going to be like, we can't disclose what this set of data is because it compromise private enterprise or private interests or whatever? Because they fucking love wheeling that one out whenever like an official body starts going, "Yo, what the fuck are you guys doing over there?"
The reality is, there's a man called Jonathan behind a door going, "The source is I made it the fuck up," you know, like. Yeah.
Asking people on a scale of 1 to 7, how cromulent are you feeling today?
Yeah, that kind of shit. It's like, I mean...
75.
This is the thing, though, it's like they do this all the time with like inflationary measures and all the rest of it. They constantly redefine it so they can show on paper that things are actually not as bad as they seem. Things are moving in the right direction.
That's not entirely fair. They don't make something new up. They just do things like what the BBC does, which is to just say that wages have risen the fastest they've ever risen, and just completely like
omit context.
Omit the rate of inflation.
Yeah, but they don't just do that, Alistair. They actually change inflationary measures all the time. If you ever dig into it, your head will fucking explode.
Look, I've seen a fucking OBR report before, mate. So like,
so you know, presupposing all these problems and knowing that everything is very fucked up, let's assume that you are Blackpool Council or wherever else, and you have decided you want to prestige your local community. How would you go about such a thing? What if you wanted some of the rich prizes offered by the Levelling Up Fund? Well, of course.
First of all, Rob, I'd clearly have to go and subscribe to like the standard pack for this year's missions in order to be able to, like, you know, improve my leveling up rate.
Yes.